Hey everyone, this is Jeff Grace from Swimming Specific Yoga. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified about all the great new content we're putting out there on a regular basis. Also, if you like this upcoming video, it would be amazing if you gave us a thumbs up below. And also, if you know anyone else who can benefit from this video, it would be awesome if you shared it. What I'm going to go over in this video is a few different poses I love to use to really lengthen out and stretch out the quads. This is an area that a lot of swimmers tend to get pretty tight in, so a big time area for us to address. Now, one thing with all of these poses, you should not just do them cold. Okay, you should be doing some movement, some warming up of the body before you get into these poses, especially the final three poses in this video. You need to make sure you create gentle opening and progressive opening through the body before you come into those poses. The first pose we're going to do is called cat pulling its tail. Now, this pose we're going to start on our right side. So coming on to your right side, have the legs long, straight from the hips. You can have the ear resting on the shoulder, or you can bend the elbow and just prop up the head, supporting the head with the right hand. You're going to start with the left leg. So bring that left leg out in front of you. It's going to come towards a 90-degree angle. It might not get anywhere near that, but that's where you're bringing the leg towards. Then bend your right heel. Bring the heel towards your seat and come around with your left hand to hold on to that foot. Draw the heel in towards the seat so you start to feel length through the front of the right thigh. Now, to gain more intensity here, you might bring that right knee back or the left foot forward a bit more. Now, another way to come into this pose, if your range is a little limited there, is you just keep the legs stacked. Instead of bringing the left leg out in front of you, just bend the left knee. Your heel comes toward your seat. You come around with the left hand, hold on to that foot, and find that length through the front of the left thigh. And once again, if you want more intensity, you can bring that knee back a bit. Our next pose is called dancer's pose. So this is a balancing pose. So we'll start in our strong standing posture of mountain. Come where your feet are pointed straight forward and hip distance apart. Feel into the four corners of your feet. Big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer side of the heel. Hips in a neutral position, your core slightly engaged, your collarbones wide and your shoulders relaxed. Have the neck long, arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing forward. Now, feeling strongly into the right foot. Pick a spot to look at that's not moving as your focus. Then, bring your left palm up and out to the side. Put a bend into your right knee. Feel like you're coming back towards about 1/10 of a chair. So you want to feel engagement in the quads and in the glutes. On your inhale, you're going to bring your left foot into your left hand, holding on to the inside of the foot, or if that's a little too much, you can hold on to the outside of the foot. Start with the knees even. Always keep the pelvis pointing straight forward. Okay, find length through the front of the thigh already here, drawing the heel towards the seat. Reach your right arm up, lengthen up, and then maybe kicking the foot into the hand, draw that left knee back. But as you do this, keep reaching up and have that pelvis pointed straight forward. Try to stay away from just bringing that pelvis out of a neutral position to feel like you're getting deeper into the pose. Our real priority here is not to come into a specific shape, but to just find that length through the quads. And then exhale, simply come back to your mountain pose. This next pose, we're going to start in our tabletop position. So come to where fingers are spread wide and pointed straight forward. Shoulders are over elbows, elbows are over wrists, and then your knees come directly under your hips. Keep your toes tucked back behind you. Find length in your spine from tailbone to the crown of the head and really find a connection to the core. Now on your inhale, you're going to bring your right leg up and back behind you. Keep the pelvis even. Make sure right shoulder is over elbow, elbows over wrist. And then bring your left arm up and forward. Find that length in the spine, strengthen the core. Inhale, bring your right heel towards your seat. Come around with your left hand to hold on to the right foot. Square up the hips, make sure the pelvis is pointed down towards the ground, and then open the chest forward, bringing the sternum forward, look forward, kick your foot into the hand, and then depending on your range, you might lift the back knee to find a little bit more length through the quads. This next pose, we're going to start flat on our stomachs. So you're going to come down onto your stomach. You're going to bring your right forearm out in front of you. Start with the elbow right under the shoulder. Okay, your right forearm is going to be a 90-degree angle, palm down onto the ground. Now you want to raise the chest and shoulders here. Bring the elbow out in front of you just a little bit now so that arm is at an angle at the shoulders. Now press into the top of your right foot so you feel the quad engage, knees lift. Press in to that forearm so you feel strength through the arm and an opening through the upper body. On your inhale, bring your left heel towards your seat. Come around with your left hand to hold on to that foot. Draw the heel in towards the seat to find that opening through the front of the thigh. Now, make sure you stay connected here with that right foot, with the right forearm. You want to keep strength and stability here as you bring that length through the quads. Now, depending on your range, you might even lift the back knee a bit. And then just exhale, just slowly coming out of the pose. Our next pose, we're going to start in a lunging position. So you're going to come with that right foot forward, hands on either side of the right foot. Make sure your knee is directly over your ankle. Your left knee is going to stay down. So you might want to bring padding under the knee, a cushion, or maybe a small yoga block, or you can also just fold up the mat, making it a little thicker so you have that cushioning under the knee. Now, make sure you find strength in your pelvis, feeling as if the back knee and front heel are coming towards each other. There are a couple of ways to come into this pose. So we'll start with the hands down. You can bring the left heel towards your seat, come around with the left hand to hold on to that foot, and then come up with the right hand onto the right thigh. Drawing that heel in towards your seat, make sure you're strong through the core, long in the spine, and your right hand stays on that front thigh as you stretch into the quads. Now, the second way you can come into this pose is starting with the hand on the thigh, and then simply bringing left heel towards your seat. Come around, hold on to the left foot with the left hand, and then find that length through the spine, find the strength in the core and that stretch through the quads on the left side. I hope you loved that video. Visit our website so you can find out more information on how yoga can help you improve your swimming performance and your wellness. Also, in the description below is a link where you can sign up for our newsletter, become part of the swimming specific yoga community. And in that newsletter, you're going to get great information. Once again, how yoga can help you improve your swimming performance and your wellness.